Hey guys, I'm going to be showing you a deck, and I have 1 second to pick my card. Shoot. Okay, I'm going to be featuring a deck today, guys. It's by on the top, on the right hand side, guys. You'll see the gentleman's name that created the deck, P4. I don't know, Pawnee something. Basically, it's a zoo deck that features Bran, and how this deck works, which uh, I'm going to show you guys in the kind of the games to come. But basically, I guarantee you I'm actually probably playing this exact type of deck. Um, my opponent might play it better than I don't know. We'll find out. Basically, what it is it's a zoo deck. However, it's like a mid-range, late game, and aggro. And this deck in itself is a legendary deck. I already can tell, because you have two sea giants, and it goes perfectly for WarLock because you want to consistently, on a constant basis, draw cards. Instead of drawing cards right now, I'm gonna just gain board control. So he's gonna try to get his sea giants out because maybe he has one drawn. I'm gonna actually try to just get a little momentum and just get board control right now, and then get more cards later to drop my sea giants when I need to. But this deck is aggro, it's control, it's like I like to say, it's probably neither. It's a legendary deck, which it can do anything you want it to do, and that's what makes a deck a legendary. It can go either or, aggro or control. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out my 2 drops, see what one card I discover. So I have already a Seeker. Now that doesn't mean I can't have another, and I think I'm gonna go with the Seeker. Um, I'm gonna just kind of, let's see here. I could use a power overwhelming this turn, and no, I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna save them. I might save it for like a burst. Uh, Not sure yet. Um, and basically, he's not the deck I thought he was, because if he was, he wouldn't have a harvest golem. So I'm not up against the same concept of a deck, but I'm pretty confident I'll win this game and continue on with this stream. But basically, this is a really strong deck, as you guys can see. There's 2 Sea Giants, 1 Dr. Boom, a Lothab, Gormark, then Paler, which when Grand Tournament came out, he wasn't really a popular card. Now, I beg to differ anymore. A lot more people are using this card, and it's really a neat card. Now, I don't need um, basically I did attack with this guy, so I can attack with this guy to kill that, the clear board, attack him in the face with this guy, kind of maintaining a board control, not too worried about his 1-2. I'd rather it be a 1-2 than 2 1-1s right now. And gonna wrap up this game, and probably by, I don't know, turn 10, I would guess, if I had to guess, this game's gonna be over. But I don't know. We'll find out. I'm just gonna throw my Defender of Argus just because I can. I'm actually gonna I if he is what I think he is, maybe he wants these implosions out for if he has a Seeker. So you know what? I think I'm gonna continue to do board control. So that makes it so if he does have Sea Giants, um, yeah, Sea Giants, or that one card that you get a 1+1, it's a 5-drop. It makes him not as strong, or makes the Sea Giants more difficult to get out, and I'm maintaining board control. But this is the second time I've ever played this deck, and so bear with me. But it's a really neat concept. Now let's counter battle cries, because he did name it a brand zoo. We got Power Overwhelming, which is not, it's a spell. Okay, Abusive Sergeant's a battle cry. The Seekers is a battle cry. I've actually done that, guys, with my Hobble Goblin deck. It becomes a 9/9 for a 1-drop. It's absolutely nuts, because you double its battle cry, and it's really cool. Voidwalker isn't. Ooze doesn't come into effect with Brown. Dark Peddler that works. Iron Beak Owl, it's irrelevant. Jeweled Scarab, it works for. Um, What else? What other cards? Defender of Argus, Gormik the Impaler, Lothab, Dr. Boom. So it works for a good number of cards, which is kind of cool. Go ahead and throw up my Juggler, my Ooze, no point. I don't need my Ooze for really anything. Played one of his guys, that's really cool. Clear his other guy. Maintaining boarding control, draw a card. Look at this, I have complete control of the game. If he doesn't clear my board this next turn, I can drop my Imp Boss, then throw out my Seeker, use my Hero Power, and nope, not anymore. Okay, he cleared one of my guys. But I really like this deck already. Okay, perfect. Look at that. That was perfect for me. Sea Giant. If you wouldn't have cleared that guy, the Sea Giant would have been 6. I probably wouldn't have done much of anything else. But this game's over. And if unless he has destroy all minions, I think that's a wrap. And I did it by turn 8. So my guesstimation was wrong. It wasn't by turn 10, guys. Maybe it will be. Let's see. He threw out a taunt. Ah, he gave up. Okay. Alright, that's one win. Cool. So basically, this deck is, I'm going to say it's not for beginners, guys, because obviously Dr. Boom, Lothab, then Paler are all legendary cards. You would have to own an Noxtradamus to have Lothab. That's easy legendary to get. You wouldn't have to create Gormik the Impaler, and if you are watching my videos ever, and you don't know what to create, I think I've said this in other videos. Dr. Boom is my favorite card. It's in my #1 legendary. It's in 95% of all my decks. Gormik the Impaler. On the flip side, I only have him in like 2 or 3 decks, but he's becoming more popular. He is for like a zoo deck, but who knows? Maybe I don't know. He's an interesting card at first. Like I said, he was in the top 5 worst new legendaries that were made for a grand tournament. But now, I don't know. I'm seeing him in more and more decks, so it's kind of interesting. I was talking to my brother about this too the other day. Lothab has made kind of like a comeback. No one was using Lothab, and now he's in 90% of all the decks. Sea Giants were kind of only in they kind of still are only in WarLock decks. All right, I'm up against a Secret Palais, so this will be a more interesting game now. What's interesting though about my okay, I have to think. Did he throw out a redemption? Not redemption, repentance or whatever it's called. I'm gonna throw my Imp Boss. I'm gonna take the risk. My guess is it's a noble sacrifice for avenge. That's the both. Those are the 2 best secrets you can drop in the beginning. So let's just go ahead and attack noble sacrifice, avenge, all that nonsense. And if I'm right, which I think I am, I'm going to the right play on this is his 1/1 won't be able to clear my Voidwalker. So I don't want to give him a free kill, so I'll go ahead and throw out throw out my Imp Boss. Such a good card that's in most WarLock decks. Imp Gang Boss is a really great 3-drop. I've been playing WarLock more and more, and he's absolutely such an amazing card. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see here how I want to do this. There's a couple different variations of ways I can do this. I'm gonna do it just like this. Abusive Sergeant. This is just getting the best value out of my cards. He'll create a 1/1 for me. I'll do this. He liked that play, so did I. I thought that was a really good play. I'm going to use my hero power, and I'm going to actually, in case he has concentration, I'm not gonna summon any more guys I don't get to summon. Okay, so he summoned a sludge. I can go ahead and do. I could do this, guys. You guys want to see a cool trick? I can put out my Sea Giant right now. I really want to, but I really think I'm gonna win this game regardless. So I'm gonna show you guys a cool little trick, and it's not really a trick. It's just seeing him in action with an abusive sergeant. So you'll go ahead and do this. This will make my one minion clear his sludge, which is so freaking amazing. It's not even funny. Look at that. My 1/1 just cleared his sludge. That's just freaking bad to the bone. I'm gonna jewel Scarab, battle cry it twice, so I'll be able to pick 2 3 drops instead of one. I'm gonna have to do Demon Wrath for one of them. The other one, let's go ahead and do Light Bane is not good for this deck. Power Overwhelming would be the only card I would use it for, but that could do a good clear. I have a certain amount of time. I'm gonna go Harvest Golem. That's it. That's a really good card, guys. Running out of time. I'm just trying to teach you guys. So I'm kind of taking my time as well. I look at, as you can see, I have full board control. That doesn't mean he doesn't have a consecration. You can clear all my guys like with one consecration. If he doesn't have it, he doesn't have it. He does. That doesn't scare me though, at all. So now my sea giant's at 9 because I showed you guys a cool trick, but that's okay. Like I'm having fun. I'm gonna go Harvest Golem. I'm gonna now with this. This is very important. You could put it right here, guys. I'm not going to. I want to protect. Okay, apparently I just did. A button magically pushes itself. But basically, what you do is you take your Defender of Argus, you drop him to the right side of the Harvest Golem, guys. By doing that, you make sure what just happened to my guy Bran is not killed. He just got killed. I do not know why. I had a malfunction with my mouse, why I did that, but that's okay. We're still gonna win. Let's go ahead and drop our Sea Giant. And then I think I'm gonna do just a little board control, not all the way. Draw my egg and turn. But yeah, if I was able to keep that if I was able to do that with the Argus Defender, that's a neat trick too, guys. If you want to protect a card on board, throw your Argus Defender and but don't taunt the guy that you want to protect. That's the worst thing you could do. Okay, so he's clearing the board a little bit. He might be like I don't know. If he puts out a mysterious champion, I'm in trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and do this, guys. Watch this. This is a good trick too. So I'll go like this. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna hit the sludge. Do my Demon Wrath. That'll clear board. That will pop up my eggs to my 4/4. It'll just give him a 1/2. Using my hero power. Drop my dark guy. And then that might be it for my turn. Sir Finley. Do I want to use Sir Finley or not? No, I'm gonna put a Soulfire for a burst. I'm gonna finish this guy with a burst card. I might be able to do it next turn. I have a 4/4, 2/2, and a 1/3. That's 7 plus 4 is 11 plus another 4 is 15. But he just healed. Okay, can't do that next turn. We'll probably just drop boom. Just go boom, boom, boom. I just attacked with the wrong guy. Attack with the 2/2 first. But I am gonna attack. So that reason why I did board control right there is the only card that he has on board is his 5/6, so that will buy me more time. Go ahead and summon my boom. Continue to draw cards. Gives you always want to draw cards. Gives you more options. And then hopefully next turn I can finish this game. So basically I've made I think 2 or 3 mistakes this game. I don't know if you want to call mistakes. One of them wasn't. It was a dysfunction with my mouse. I don't know how that worked. And this deck does really still very well. So I have 5 guys. You need 6 for the Seeker to work. So we'll go ahead and do Juggler. Okay, and then we'll do. Let's see here. My mouse is all finicky right now. We'll go ahead and do Seeker. And then see here how we want to play this. Let's go ahead and do power overwhelming on a Boombot, and we can do it to his 5/5. And so we can clear Lothab. I'll go ahead and put my 4/3 into that card. And then hopefully the boom goes into him. Bam! Perfect. We had a 50-50 chance. It worked perfectly on my end. So this basically I'm up against like a mid-range pally, and this is completely out controlling the pally. And this is quote unquote for the gentleman that made this deck, a zoo deck. It's really like it's a really good deck. I'm really happy with it. So this game, I think it might not be over this turn. It's not, unfortunately. Go ahead and him for 7. Drop my egg. I would use my Soulfire. I can't. Well, I can, and maybe I should. No. I'm gonna do it for lethal. I don't want to take any chances. I'm at 11 health. I want to be able to see. He just rehealed again. Wow. Okay, so he's still. Oh my God, this guy just healed for so much. Okay, that's fine. We're still on this. Go ahead and do Sea Giant. If you have at least 4 other minions, I don't. What do we have? We have, I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want to silence anything. I want to keep my ooze. I don't really want to draw any more cards, but I'm going to, no. Yeah, I guess I'm going to. It's fine, whatever. So we'll go ahead and use a Power Overwhelming. Do that for board control. That, summon a 4/4. Hopefully I can finish this game. It's 2 times now my mouse has done what it wanted to do. Whatever. So, he summoned some good cards. Definitely some good cards. He's healed for a lot of health, and we're still in this. So I'll silence his Outlet of Pain. We don't want him drawing any more cards. Take my Impaler. Do it to his 4/4. Clear his 2/2. Draw my Juggler. Hit him in the face. Clear his 1/3 just in case he does. If he does have like a Blessings of King, and then no, I'm not gonna draw, and that's end turn. Hopefully that's it. The guy is healed for 21 health. I have 9 to spare as of right now, and the guy just healed again. Holy moly, dude! And there he goes, guys. I just made 3 or 4 mistakes. The guy healed for 28 health, and the game, I have Brian a win still. There you go. Really good deck. I just want to show you guys how that works. I'll go ahead and take a break. Alright guys, so this will be my 3rd game so far. 2-0. Most mage decks right now are either most of them are tempo decks, so let's see how this deck holds up. I'll go ahead and get rid of Impaler for now. I don't need him right now. I don't know if I want the Sea Giant either, so we'll see. Go ahead and draw my Voidwalker. It's a great card to start with. If he drops his Mana Worm, which I hope he does, be really good. Sorry guys. Be really good. Turn for me to clear it. We'll see what happens. Alright guys, so right here, this is a good turn to do a little bit of board control. I'm trying to see what the best move is. I think I want to get rid of his Shredder, because then I don't have to stack my other one into it. And then with this, I can go ahead and buff my Abusive Sergeant, because he just has more attack. Throw out an egg, and then throw out my taunt, and then just attack him in the face. Buy me a little bit more time. He has to put his 3/4 into my Voidwalker, or use like a spell to clear it. And then I have a little bit more options for my next turn. I might drop below that or something. Alright, so for this turn, let's go ahead and put the Jeweled Scarab, because if it's a secret, I'd love for that Mirror Danny to mirror that. I'm going to use Dark Bane out of those instead of Light Bane, because the only spell I really have that's a buff is a Power Overwhelming, and well, I could Divine Shield it, but it's going to die anyways with the Power Overwhelming, so I picked the Dark Bane instead, and then I don't need to be drawing 2 cards for myself and my opponent. It's kind of like a catch-22 in that. I'm going to go ahead and then do the remaining 4 mana with my Giant, and then clear a card without killing my other guy to maintain board control. And then my next turn, I'll have a little bit more options on what to do. But as of right now, it looks like he's like a Tempo Mage deck featuring Spell Slinger, maybe, probably. I don't know. But as far as my opinion is, I feel like I'm winning this game. Next turn, I might be able to use. Yes, I will. I'll be able to use Impaler. So I'll go ahead and do. I will put out the Dark Bane. It's a great 3-drop. Do my Impaler and clears 3/3, and then just start winning. Basically, start gaining the momentum. Like I have complete board control, and then yeah, everything's going really well. Alright, so right here, guys, you'll do. So he just summoned my favorite #1 legendary. I'm going to use Power Overwhelming on my egg, because then it'll burst it. So right there, shablam, wham. Thank you, ma'am. Come again. And then, okay, so I just cleared his real big guy. I'll go ahead and drop my Lotheb so he can't do any spells. And I'm going to silence, actually. If he has an Archmage Antidotus, I don't know if I want to keep my silence or not, because like that would be the card to silence. But if I have board control, it really won't matter, because I'll be able to clear it right away. Go ahead, silence one of those, see where the other one goes, and then just hit him in the face. Perfect. Look at that. Cleared his Dr. Boom. Got rid of the bombs. The other bomb won't ignite off because of my silence. And I think I got enough momentum to finish this game. I think if he has a flame strike, I'm in trouble. But I would like to get. There you go. That says it all right there. He just conceded. Okay, so obviously we won that game. I'm 3-0. I'd like to do 2 more games in this stream. I don't know if I'll have time. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Hey guys, sorry you missed my opening move. I coined out this guy right here, and just getting my music going. Took a little break. Didn't win the joust. It's all right. Let's see here. I was getting my music going, and just gonna show you guys a good video. Let's see here. All right. Okay. There we go. Bam. So basically, we're up against a mage. I'm gonna guess he's a tempo. If everything goes well, I can concentrate these last days on just straight ranking up. We'll see what happens. Found a pretty strong deck. When I get to 12 and 13, depending if this deck can hold its own, I might switch up the deck. I got some good decks that are legendary material that I know can get me where I want to be. If I can finish this month with 5 and under, I'll be very happy. Basically, I'm not a professional yet, and I'm spending all my time doing real life things and not as much as I would like on uh, playing the game. But it's all right. It's all good. So we know he doesn't have a weapon. Knowing that in itself, that would be a good drop. But am I implosion again? He's a spell damage mage by that card. Wow, man, just bad draws right there. Not bad draws, just I used implosion twice, and I mean, I guess level 4 that was alright. Look at that, that'll clear board right there. Can't do anything. He's a tempo mage spell damage, which tracker's not up, but let's see here. Let's just go. Just do a strong card. Get out low thab. Try to take a little, get a little momentum going. Basically, he might be like a tempo control. Tempo is kind of control, and I can't. I haven't gotten any momentum yet. Look at that. He just wrecked me. All right, so we'll do Doctor Boom. When in doubt, do the boom. If he has a fireball, I'm dead. And there goes my streak, you know? Wow. Man. Okay. So how do we answer that, guys? Well, we got 8 mana. Or it can go like this. There's this. This is a trick, guys. There's that. Argus, defender. Clear his 2/4. We taunted up. Now the only dangerous thing about this, guys, chances of me winning this game are very bad. Because of that. That's okay. I would love to see the build of that deck. That was just a bad game right there. Well, I was really distracted. But basically, he beat me fair and square. So, 1 second here. I'll get this up and going. I didn't get that last game recorded for my stats, so that's kind of a cool thing. Just for looks, though, really. If anything. It's all good. So we're up against. You always want to see what you're up against. Okay, I'm up against a Paladin. I'm gonna get rid of the Impaler. I got a big Golem Impaler. My girlfriend, practically my wife, was like, sweetheart. And when I was on a break, she was like, sweetheart, it's not Impaler, it's Impaler. And I just started was just like, God, I'm such an idiot. Um, but I do the weirdest things sometimes, and I just thought it was funny, and maybe in the beginning of this video you're like, dude, that guy's mispronouncing that wrong, and I was calling him Paula. You know why? Because it just sounds cooler that way. I'm a big Impala, shot caller. Give me 4 minions and I'll strip you in, Paul and you. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if you guys got that joke. If you're if you're kind of old like me, you might have got that joke. I'm gonna go for the Secret Keeper. Most likely, it's a noble sacrifice, but if it's not, either way, it does exactly that, which is summons my 4/4. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing about the Impaler and Impaler. It's funny. Go ahead and just attack him. It's probably Noble Sacrifice, no? Might be, okay. Redemption, which is fine. Now that card, I will, this stream, teach you some tricks. Since if you've watched this video this long, maybe you have some faith in me. So basically, the trick I'll teach you with this, it's not a trick, it's just advice. The secret he used was redemption. Now, one of your main dies returned to life with 1 health. Well, it's for the pally, the paddling. I always mispronounce it. What card it's good for is ooh, yikes. It's good for Shielded Minibot. It's good for the legendary 6/6 Divine Shield taunts. Hopefully, let's get the 4. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Look at that value on that. It's a clear with 4/1/1s. That value on that. The way I play, I need a little bit of health. And who doesn't? Go ahead and put in one of those guys, and then